Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian. Welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a first perspective on things and how we see them. Hey, man, Shannon Sharpe is back at it again. So as you guys know, Shannon Sharpe is like every week or every other day got something to say about Kobe Bryant. And I'm like, yo, dog, why don't you talk about somebody that's here to defend themselves? And the saddest part is whenever he talks about Kobe, he gets the facts wrong, as always. Right, he always gets the facts wrong with Kobe, which shows me he didn't really know much about the guy. He says he was a Kobe Bryant fan. He told a story. We told y'all the dumbass story of how he stopped being a Kobe. Like, you can't make none of this goofy stuff up, right? But anyway, so Shannon Sharpe goes on his show and he begins to talk about Kobe Bryant again, about how he was saying some analysts that are praising Kobe Bryant used to talk about him negatively in the past. I'm like, bro, who are these? First of all, who are these analysts that praise Kobe Bryant? Who are they? I can't even think of them. No, they hated on Kobe then, and they hate on him even more now. And then he went on to say some nonsense about Kobe Bryant was the 8th or 9th ranked player. Where you're gonna? Shannon is a lion capping ass. I don't know what to say. Take a look at the video here.
Kobe is great, historically great. But y'all need to go back and get some of these YouTube videos when people were talking about Kobe when he was playing. And they don't speak about Kobe in the glowing terms that they do now. That's all I've ever said. I remember, Joe, do you remember when he had that 3-1 lead? And to prove a point, he wouldn't shoot the ball and they lost it?
Yeah.
That's all I've ever said, is that people speak differently about Kobe now because of the tragic passing. They didn't speak about him in the glowing terms. And I use the example of Dr. King. I use the example of Muhammad Ali. Now, I'm not saying he's those type because they're on a platform because of what they did for the entire, they tried to make the world a better place, but especially for the underserved. That's it. And y'all know it. Yeah. Go back and it's on YouTube. And look at some of the analysts that speak so glowing about it now that didn't speak in those same terms. That's it. But I don't know how you move him up. How does he move up? So who drops that? So let's just say when Kobe last game, you had Kobe in the top 10, you had him at 8-9. So who did he surpass? He hadn't shot another. He ain't made another game-winning shot. He hadn't won another championship, another MVP, another Finals MVP. So my question is, so who did he pass? No, but Kobe. Look, I met Kobe. I saw him at an event. I think the event was for Quincy Jones, if I'm not mistaken, and you talk to him for just a little while and you see how he's wired. And you see, because I'm talking to him, I'm like, bro, you don't even look like you seem like you miss it. He said, I don't. He said, I gave that game everything. He said, now I got a new focus and a new passion. And I give this game everything. And the movies. That's it. And that's how you become really good at two things, Joe, is that you take that same unbridled passion and discipline and dedication, I guarantee you, to get into the movies and to write scripts and to do all the stuff he was doing, he had that same burning desire.
Man,
it's hard to try to be good. It's hard to be great at one thing and say, you know what, this really ain't what I do, so I'm okay being average. It doesn't work like that.
Hell no.
Now, I want to remind you guys, Shannon Sharpe is a liar, and I think it's important that we say this. In this clip, this is a recent clip, he said, Kobe was ranked the 8th or the 9th greatest player, right? Now, in 2012, Shannon had Kobe Bryant as number 2, right? Now, I want you to follow the logic. 4 years later, Kobe went from being number 2 to number 9. No, to number 10. By 2018, Kobe Bryant was number 10 on Shannon Sharpe's list. So in 4 years, Kobe Bryant fell from the 2nd to the 10th spot, 8 spots. right? Because of the last 4 years of his career. What has LeBron accomplished in the last 4 years of his career? But somehow Shannon comes around and talks about this every day makes him the GOAT. This is what we're talking about. Shannon is not somebody to be taken seriously. He even had Michael Jordan as the greatest player in 2012. Then guess what? Michael Jordan fell from being number one. Guess who he elevated above Michael Jordan? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Then LeBron jumped to 3. And now LeBron is number 1, Kareem is 2, Michael Jordan is 3. Can somebody ask Lion-ass Shannon Sharpe, how did Michael Jordan drop to 3, and how did Kareem, who was not in your top 2, get to number 2? If him and Jordan, he's lying. There's no other answer to it, but he's lying. The part that's annoying is that he feels everybody's stupid. He feels like, oh, people don't see through it. He feels like he's the only one that has access to information. Like the rest of us were not watching Kobe's career here. That's the annoying part. And I want to read through some of them comments. We can show some, we can't show any. We can show some or we can't, whatever. If we can, we'll show some. If we can't, it's fine. One person says, Shannon Sharpe is a joke, and he alluded to his 2012 post. Another one, Acho and ISO speak up. Unk speaking facts, though. Of course, that's a LeBron guy. I'll read a few more. This show is disgusting. It's terrible. LeBron got swept, but I hear more about a dead man rather than dude getting swept. Just get the F on. Get this bleep off Kobe and let Shannon Sharpe hoe ass go cheer someone else and try to fight for Bron. This is unnatural. Another person said, Shannon wasn't even watching basketball back then. Though analysts disliked him, he was still praised by some analysts for his skills and abilities. Another guy said, I'm trying to understand why Shannon can't leave Kobe alone. Another guy said, this dude ain't say bleep. Everyone knows Kobe stopped shooting. Say something else. Another guy said, what analysts are praising Kobe? I see ex-players and fans, and the media was never that big of a Kobe fan. And it just goes on and on and on and on. Another guy said Shannon Sharpe didn't even watch basketball before LeBron James. And then it just keeps going on and on. My thing is this, man. At least if you're going to talk about the guy, get the facts right. He's wrong about everything. Who are these guys praising Kobe Bryant? Name them. The only prominent person I've heard speak up for Kobe Bryant like that's on the network recently, Michael Wilbon. Which I think was last year where he said he wouldn't rank LeBron over Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. That's the last person. Who else can you name them? Who are these people? Let's go through the list. Colin Cowherd, Nick Wright, Stephen A. Smith, Kendrick Perkins. Who else? Let's go through. Chris Mad Dog Russo. I'm just thinking of names. Chris Broussard. Who are these people? What about we go to the publications like Bleacher Report and all? Somebody explain it to me. Who are these people talking nice about Kobe? Who are they? People started trash talk. The trash talking of Kobe Bryant went into hyperdrive after he tore his Achilles. When Kobe was 34, they were calling him Vino. And they couldn't say nothing about it because he was playing exceptionally well. The moment he got injured, that's when everybody felt emboldened. You could talk about Kobe Bryant. You could say whatever you want. You can say about him in his prime. One thing you can't say was that he was ass. You can't say that. You can't. So I don't know what this guy's talking about. I don't know where he gets his facts from. I don't know what kind of research he's... And I got to say this as well. Joe Johnson is making that show. He's like, bro, why are you even there? All you do is agree with Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, Unc. Yeah, Unc. For sure, Unc. For sure. Dog, you ain't got nothing else to say. You ain't got nothing to add to the conversation. All you do is agree with Shannon Sharpe, bro. Everything saying, you just be, yeah, man, for sure, Unc. For sure, Unc. And Ocho looks like somebody that they holding hostage on that set. He be looking like he don't even want to be there. Like, yo, damn, dog. How much twerking you gonna do for this dude right here, man? Every damn show. That show ain't got no balance. It's Shannon Sharpe twerking, Joe Johnson adding him, passing him jars of honey every episode, and then Chad Johnson is just there like looking confused, like, why am I here with these guys? Like, it's a terrible show. Joe Johnson, you ain't got nothing to say? You ain't got nothing to say. You gonna let this dude, this NFL dude, just be up there capping and lying all day long? You gonna let this dude that played in the NFL talking about Kobe wasn't giving dudes that work in the NBA? Like we don't know all the videos that were out there 10, 15 years ago, what NBA players are saying about Kobe Bryant. You're gonna let this dude sit up there and lie his ass off? You ain't got nothing to say? And we supposed to be taking that show seriously? Are you serious? No wonder they call that cap, because that's all y'all be doing up there.